I'm here with a brand new artist out of the A, Jay Black.
What's up? What's up? What's up? B Soul TV. What's
All
going
right.
on?
Now it's really obvious from listening to your music who are some of your influences, but I want to hear you talk about it.
Oh man, that's a long list. Marvin Gaye for sure. Stevie Wonder was a big part of my musical influence. Al Green. Oh man, Bobby Womack. Uh, Beatles. Bob Dylan. Aretha Franklin. I mean, I could go on and on and on all day, man. Ray Charles. A lot of the pioneers of the early soul movement of the 60s and 70s inspired me musically from the very beginning. So we just pay homage to all of those, great artists. Uh, Jay Black, the man, is a regular guy. Very passionate about my music, so you'll get a lot of that, from a musical side. But just a man, I'm definitely a lover. I love life to the fullest. I love hard on people, and I love music. The sound. Um, I have gospel roots. I have church roots. So it's a very soulful sound. At the heart of it, uh, there's a grit, there's some substance, and that carries me, as an artist. I let the music kind of speak, and my soul and who I am, the essence of me, I let that speak, but it's very easy to attach to the sound because it's a familiar place, because of my influences, So when you hear me, for those who love soul music, you familiarize yourself with a lot of the other artists that you love or that you grew up listening to.
What is soul? What is soul music?
It is exactly that, when you say just the word, the language soul, the word soul, it's the connect point, it's the inner core, it's the inside of you, so soul music, it it resonates, as a drum, if you follow, African music or, music from my heritage, the drum was the dominant instrument, it resonates, and that's how you connect with people is through the soul. So that to me is the best, by definition, what soul is. It's the connect point from one person to the next. And music, being that it's the universal language, soul music, connects on so many levels, and that's the beauty of music and of soul music.
Tell me about your project.
Love is. Um, it's a heartfelt um, project. It's my rendition of a lot of songs that I grew up listening to. It's a remake album. We have a couple of original records sprinkled in the mix of it. So we're excited about it. But it's an album of love songs. You can actually play this record from start to finish. And it almost feels like one long song. It's just a continual uh, expression, of love, just through my own interpretation. But you're talking about Distant Lover, Marvin Gaye. You're talking about All You Need Is Love, the Beatles. So you get a great contrast. You got Al Green, Simply Beautiful. Um, it's a really, really in-depth look, just through my eyes, but very heartfelt soul records. Love Is was a very fitting title for the album, um, because it really does express love. Michael Jackson, I Can't Help It. You're talking about classic records, really big songs.
So you're not just talking about baby making stuff. You're actually talking about love in its
Oh
broader
yeah,
sense.
definitely, definitely. Touching on every aspect of what love means, from that aspect of, you know, loving, your better half, your lady, to loving your children, to loving your world, to loving your community, just but from a musical place, it's just really rich, you know, with a lot of different interpretations. That's why we crossed all genres of music. When we went in to do this album, to do this project, we wanted to give a broad scope, musically, of what love is. So that was the basis of the project from the very beginning.
Who worked with you on production?
I was really blessed to work with some awesome people. Mainly my brother in music now for over 10 years now. Since I was a young guy. uh, a guy by the name of Said Moore. He's a wonderful producer here in the city of Atlanta. He's I call him a jewel. He's a diamond in the rough because he's been on everything that you love, but you just never got a chance to meet him up close and personal. Awesome musician, awesome producer. He and I did the bulk of the project, but I was also blessed, to be able to attach some wonderful musicians to the album. A man by the name of Tommy Martin, he's a sought-after guitarist.
Yeah, absolutely.
He came and blessed, a couple of the records on the album. Wonderful bass guitarist by the name of Deborah Killings. She's an Atlanta, staple, as far as music is concerned. She came and blessed the album. Number of people, again, I feel blessed to have, the opportunity to work with really good sound musicians and artists, and it's gonna speak through the music. You'll feel that connection. We really, a lot of people have remade songs, and so I respect artists, for their own interpretations. But when we sat down to do this, we really took our time, to approach it in a way that the originator would feel very pleased with what we have done to their songs. So I'm excited, man, and I hope the people really cling to the music because it's good music, man, from the heart, from the soul. What's up, world? This is Jay Black, and you're on bsoul.tv, the beautiful side of soul. Make sure you go pick up Love Is on iTunes.com, Amazon.com, or you can log on to www.blacktreemusic.com. We love you. Peace.